You ever notice how no matter how much more money you make, you somehow still feel broke? You start earning double what you used to, yet your savings account still looks like it's on life support. That's not a coincidence. That's lifestyle creep, the silent killer of your wealth. It doesn't show up waving red flags. It sneaks in quietly, disguised as rewarding yourself. One small upgrade at a time, and before you know it, your life looks richer on Instagram, but your wallet's whispering, "Bro, we're not okay." Meet Jake. 5 years ago, Jake was earning 40 grand a year. He lived in a small one-bedroom apartment, drove a used Toyota, cooked at home, and saved a few $100 every month. Nothing fancy, but he was making progress. Fast forward, Jake's now pulling in a solid 100 grand. He should be thriving, right? But now, he's got a brand new SUV, a bigger apartment in a trendier neighborhood, gym memberships, subscriptions he forgets about, and dinners that cost what his rent used to. He's working harder than ever, yet still living paycheck to paycheck. That's lifestyle creep. It's not greed. It's comfort masquerading as success. Maybe you've felt it too. That feeling where you promise, once I make more, I'll start saving. But when the raise comes, somehow, the bills come too. The human brain adapts fast. The moment we get something better, it becomes the new normal. You used to be thrilled eating pizza on the couch. Now it's sushi and Uber Eats. You used to wear one pair of sneakers till they died. Now, you've got 5 pairs for variety. Lifestyle creep isn't loud. It's quiet. It whispers, "You deserve it." And it steals your financial future in silence. Our generation grew up believing more money means more happiness. But studies show once basic needs are met, happiness plateaus. Yet, we keep chasing upgrades. Because deep down, we're not chasing happiness, we're chasing validation. That's why lifestyle creep hits hardest when you start winning. When you finally make progress, society whispers, "Time to show it." And boom, you're back on the treadmill. So, why do even smart people fall into this trap? Why do financially literate people still end up broke when they earn more? It's not lack of discipline, it's human psychology. Let's dig into how our brains and the modern world make lifestyle creep almost unavoidable, unless you fight back consciously. Every raise changes how you see yourself. When your income grows, your identity upgrades too. You start thinking, "I'm not that broke college kid anymore. I can afford better." That's where it begins. The danger isn't spending more. It's letting your spending define who you are. Let's take Sarah. She went from earning $50,000 to $90,000 in 2 years. She didn't just move to a nicer place. She started hanging out with new friends, going to fancier brunches, buying better clothes, upgrading her phone the day it launched. Did she enjoy it? Absolutely. Did she save more? Not a chance. Lifestyle creep always scales with your environment. We mirror the people around us. If your circle normalizes luxury, you'll normalize debt. Every purchase releases dopamine, that little burst of, "I'm winning," but it fades fast. Then you chase it again. A new phone, new shoes, new car, same rush, same crash. It's not that you're bad with money, you're just wired to seek novelty. But wealth isn't built on novelty, it's built on repetition, saving, investing, compounding. Boring moves that create exciting freedom later. Scroll through Instagram. Your friend just bought a Tesla. Someone's in Greece. Someone got engaged with a diamond that looks like a flashlight. Your brain goes, "I'm falling behind." That's where lifestyle creep gets you: comparison disguised as motivation. We don't spend to enjoy, we spend to keep up. But here's the truth. Nobody's actually winning. Most are juggling credit cards to look like they are. You tell yourself you're in control, you could stop spending anytime. But lifestyle creep doesn't need you to go crazy, it just needs you to upgrade quietly. You buy a slightly nicer car, you move into a slightly pricier apartment, you start treating yourself every weekend. None of it feels wrong individually, but collectively, it chains you to your paycheck.
I knew a guy named Chris, mid-30s, in tech, earning $180,000 a year. On paper, he was crushing it, but every raise came with an upgrade. First apartment, then furniture, then vacations to distress from work. He wasn't living rich, he was living trapped. Then, one day, layoffs hit. In 3 months, his world collapsed. No savings, no cushion, no plan. He told me something that stuck. I wasn't building a better life. I was just paying more rent for the same stress. That's the heart of lifestyle creep. It doesn't make you happier, it just makes your fall steeper. Think about that for a second. What if your lifestyle is the reason you can't take risks? The reason you can't start a business or switch careers or take a break? You're not stuck because of your job. You're stuck because your expenses own you. That's not freedom. That's a gilded cage. So how do you break free from something that feels so natural? How do you grow your income without letting it trap you? The answer isn't stop spending. It's learning how to upgrade intentionally. Let's flip the script from lifestyle creep to lifestyle control. The first step is redefining enough. If you don't define it, society will define it for you and it'll never end. Ask yourself, what does a good life actually look like for me? Is it peace of mind, flexibility, freedom from worry, or is it endless consumption that never satisfies you? Knowing your version of enough is how you stop chasing someone else's dream. Next, track your expenses for a month. Not to shame yourself to wake up. When you actually see the numbers, you realize how many small expenses quietly drain your wealth. You might not notice the $9 subscription, the $6 latte, the $40 impulse buy, but those are the termites eating your financial foundation. Write down every expense. Then ask, did this make my life meaningfully better? If not, cut it or downgrade it. Every time your income increases, allow only 25% of that raise to touch your lifestyle. The rest save, invest, or use to pay down debt. That way, your quality of life improves, but your future does too. That's how wealthy people actually build wealth. They delay the upgrade. Your friend gets a new car? Cool. You get assets that pay for yours later. The easiest way to avoid creep? Never let yourself see the money. Set up automatic transfers to investments or savings the moment your paycheck hits. If you never feel that extra cash, you won't be tempted to spend it. This one habit turns income growth into wealth growth automatically.
When your sense of worth comes from possessions, your peace will always be rented. But when it comes from discipline, purpose, and freedom, you own it for life. You are not your car. You are not your phone. You are not your watch. You are the peace you feel when you know you're not living to impress anyone. That's real status. Minimalism isn't about having less, it's about needing less. When you can enjoy simple things, coffee at home, walks in the park, old clothes that still work, you break free from the trap. The less you need to be happy, the richer you actually are. I once met a millionaire who drove a 10-year-old sedan. I asked why. He smiled and said, because the new car wouldn't make me happier, but financial freedom already did. That stuck with me. He wasn't cheap, he was free. His choices came from clarity, not pressure. Try this. For 30 days, freeze your lifestyle. No upgrades, no I deserve this splurges. Instead, list 3 things every day you're grateful for. Gratitude rewires your brain. It reminds you that happiness isn't waiting at the next purchase, it's already here. When you can be content with what you have, wealth multiplies naturally. Lifestyle creep thrives on one emotion, fear. Fear of looking like you're falling behind. Fear of not being enough. Fear that your success won't be recognized unless it's visible. But the richest people in peace don't chase visibility. They chase stability. They know the loudest wealth is often the weakest. So next time you feel the urge to upgrade, pause. Ask yourself, is this purchase buying me freedom or taking it away? Success isn't a mansion. It's waking up without financial anxiety. It's having the option to walk away from things that don't serve you. It's saying no to debt, no to pressure, no to pretending. True wealth is invisible because peace doesn't need to prove itself.
Imagine your life 5 years from now if you start today. Every raise you get compounds into savings, investments, and opportunities. You stop working for bills and start working for purpose. That's what happens when you outsmart lifestyle creep. You create a life where money serves you, not the other way around. If this message hit you, don't just nod and scroll. Take one small step tonight. Cancel one unnecessary subscription. Set one automatic transfer. or write down one thing you're saving for. Momentum starts small. Freedom begins the moment you decide to control your money, not chase your image. Lifestyle creep doesn't ruin you in one big moment. It kills slowly, one small upgrade at a time. But awareness flips the script. You don't have to downgrade your life. You just have to upgrade your mindset. Remember this: looking rich is easy. Staying rich is discipline, and discipline is the real flex. So like this video if it made you think. Share it with someone who's chasing peace, not possessions, and follow for more real talk about money, mindset, and freedom. Because the next time you get that raise, you'll know exactly what to do with it. Choose freedom over flex. Choose wealth over wants. And choose peace over the pressure to pretend.